everybody, what's up? Jay here. Before we kick into this week's lesson, I just wanted to remind you guys, in 2 more weeks we'll have the live class doing part 4. And in that class we'll be giving away a brand new Sonar JoJo Mayer Perfect Balance Pedal. All the donations, which are $10 each to enter, go to the Art Foundation at Hartford Children's Hospital. As I mentioned, this is a great cause. These are really sick kids and they can really use a smile on their face, and that's what this money goes to. So, you know, this is it, man. Here's the email address. Get out there, spread the word. Somebody's gonna own a really, really, really cool pedal, which you're about to see me use right now. Mine, not the new one. And you'll be really helping somebody out. Okay, everybody? Thanks so much and enjoy this week's lesson. Take care. Hey everybody, what's up? Jay here, and thank you for clicking play. Today is Foot Techniques Decoded Part 2. Last week we worked with the ankle joint. We had exercises to develop the power and strength. We had exercises to develop the muscle memory, and we had some really nice exercises working with dynamics to build the control. This week we're going to jump into doubles. Now, doubles are a tricky thing. There are a whole lot of techniques out there, but today we're going to work with the basics. These are going to lead to advanced techniques. And as I mentioned last week, we use our hip all the time. Our knee really doesn't get a lot of work in drumming. Our knee has a natural forward and backwards motion, and there's not a lot of that unless you're doing the slide technique, and even that would be too excessive. So without me getting ahead, let's get back to this. Last week I was mentioning the natural motion of the ankle joint up and down. Today, with doing the doubles, we're going to be combining the motion of the hip. It's going to be a nice balance, the exercises as our legs coming up and what we're doing with our ankle joint. So let's take a look at these exercises real quick. We'll run through each one, and then at the end, rather than me showing a close-up of each one now, I'll show the close-ups at the end. But right now, I'll explain each technique to you, and we'll take a look at them as I explain them to you, okay? So the first one is the forward heel stomp. And what we're going to do, I'm going to do this nice and quiet here because of the overhead mics and the lapel mic. So this is exactly how it sounds, the forward heel stomp. You're going to lift your leg, and then the motion is coming down, but bringing your leg forward and bringing your heel all the way down. You can see the front portion of my foot is what's on the pedal here. So you're coming in a down motion and a down motion, and you're going to do them 2 times. Okay? So my foot is way up here. 1, 2. Okay? 1, 2. So it's a forward motion and you're stomping your heel down. Okay? That's the first exercise. So the second exercise is called push-pull, and it's exactly as it sounds. My beater against the head, my heel up, I am already in the push position. So from here, I'm going to just show you the whole thing. Push, pull, push, pull, push, pull. So you're pushing literally with the ball of your foot. This area is where I'm pushing, and this area here is where I'm pulling, okay? So push, pull, push, pull, push, pull, push, pull, push, pull, push, pull, okay? That's the second exercise. Exercise 3 is a springboard exercise. What the springboard is that's taking your foot down to the sweet spot of your pedal. Now for me, it's a little more than halfway. The sweet spot is when you move your leg into motion and the footboard basically stays underneath your foot the entire time. Now look at the motion I'm making right now. I'm moving my hip and I'm rocking my ankle just a bit. The exercises we've been doing are if I over-exaggerated the motion and a look at them. It would be, curling your toes up and doing a maneuver, a stroke with your toes and then the ball of your foot. Okay, so think of that rocking motion with your ankle joint and moving the hip. So now with the double springboard, again, I don't want to do it too loud because it'll get really loud under these mics. We have a nice close-up of it. But you're going to work that motion, boom, 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 okay? That's the double springboard. The next exercises are in the exact same foot position, so you don't even need to move your foot. The next springboard, number 5, is a single stroke. You can do this really any way you want, but it's to develop the speed in your foot. You can start off with the same motion, that just bouncing it in the springboard. And then what I want you to do is kind of find that position where you can just, no hip, no knee movement, just the ankle. Okay, we'll take a close look at that again as well. But that's going to be the next springboard exercises where you're just going to work that single stroke. Okay, nice and easy. That's all it is. And the last exercise this week is a 3-stroke and a 4-stroke springboard. As I mentioned, you're still in the same position and you're going to do 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and you're going to do 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. You're moving again your hip and you're moving that pivot in your ankle. Okay. Now I want to mention real quick before we take a look at the close-ups, the exercises from last week and the exercises from this week. You can do these away from the drum set. You can do them when you're sitting at the couch watching TV, when you're sitting behind your desk at work or school. Think about it. You've got the heel down, you've got the pressure heel, you're working just with the heel up, but just moving the ankle motion. And even this week, as I was mentioning, the tip and the ball of the foot, the tip and the ball of the foot. So you can practice this motion and you can also practice that rocking motion, okay? So that's why the doubles are going to be so important, and the springboard technique is really, really important. It's once you start developing that and the muscle in your thigh and all that control starts to really come into play, it's going to be fantastic. So I'm going to say goodbye right now. We're going to take a close-up at all of these techniques here at the end, but I just want to say thanks, everybody. I'll see you for part 3 next week. Enjoy the close-ups. Take care.